back. It's back.
Too tired right now, Jimmy.
I think we should
Okay, I'm
I
back
don't know
now.
how to delay the meeting. Ah, yeah. Oh,
Sure.
it's hard to register your class. I don't know why, but this period, like no, like term student, they
Yep.
are really hardworking.
Yeah,
Like
this is the
on
real
1 minute,
way.
I will like lose the class. I
Yeah,
don't know why. That 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I can't register any class.
yeah,
Oh my God, I don't know
yeah.
why.
This week
The
I
people
also
too fast.
registered any class.
Not a
Yeah,
good
so
sign, is it? It's a good sign when people working hard, is it?
Yeah,
yeah,
But
exactly.
anyway, again, my offer is still available. If you guys want to schedule a meeting with me, shoot me an email. So normally on Saturday, I'm not gonna do working much. I'll just do paperwork on Saturday. So all good.
Yeah, I know that. I just decided to email you. Like,
Hmm.
I
uh,
don't see your section, but when I see the sections, there are some like people are resisting it.
Yeah, and I think because of the amount of teachers, well, not much in our community. So there are always more students want to learn.
Because the teachers they are traveling
Oh, really?
for
Oh,
yeah one
that's
and a
the
half
thing.
month, eight
yeah, eight
teachers in a
teacher.
Better Vietnam. They
Yeah,
go
Oh,
travel.
they travel at the same time. Oh, geez, at that one.
Yeah,
yeah,
travel in Vietnam.
yeah.
There are two meeting in Da
No,
Nang
wait,
last week.
two meeting. That's why.
Two meeting in Da Nang last week. Yeah, and we met them in person.
Yeah, in person. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I hope in the future I have money and I will travel to Australia,
yeah, and America as well.
America. Yeah.
And the United States as well. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, you're gonna have the scholarship in there, so you do not need to save money. You can go straight there to me.
No, teacher. I'm only alternate candidates, not real, not official candidate, teacher. I'm waiting for the results.
The result.
Oh, I thought
Right.
they granted to you already. I didn't know that. So how do they work? They need to like another approval for what?
Uh, yeah. Like I asked the alumni of this program of that program, and they said that like if you are official member, definitely you will have the chance to like yeah fly to the United States. But if you don't have enough score in the TOEFL test, or you reject like the opportunity to fly to visit the United States, yeah, the alternate candidate will be upgraded to yeah become the officer yeah candidate yeah yeah I don't know yeah but sometimes like there's some like situation like the alternate candidates can be upgraded yeah like we don't have any information about that teacher yeah yeah just waiting
How about your
Right.
study?
study for what Jimmy
TOEFL.
the for yeah so actually um 14 days ago I bought the TOEFL books yeah top two TOEFL books but actually right now I only read about 20 paper I know 50 paper of each book yeah but the books have uh but two books have a 100 paper yeah but I only read but I have just read for 50 papers so yeah not too much yeah I don't know but I'm so busy
Fif-
right now
15 or 50?
50
Huh?
50 yeah one fourth of books một phần tư
No, not one fourth.
yeah one
It's
fourth
no, that's one fourth. One fourth is 25.
But one fourth 100 paper cho mình
Ah,
100
ah,
200 paper
ah. At 200
200
and you read 50. Ah,
50
it's
50 T 50
50.
50 uh,
Oh, that's I think you give effort for that.
Hmm.
That's a lot because you have a lot of events when you be a leader of
Yeah.
groups company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You try your best.
Teacher, like Jamie have just been the staff of ABW Vietnam. Do you know it?
Ah, yeah, yeah,
No, I didn't. Nobody
Yeah.
say me
Yeah.
anything.
Let me
yeah.
to me inform teacher Thiên.
No, I don't know, but I just become a staff for 2 weeks. Sorry, my mother just.
No, that's all right. A staff for 2 weeks? Can you do
Yeah.
that? I thought it was gonna be a whole year
I,
thing.
I know teacher. Like 2 weeks ago, she was she became the official staff of ABW Vietnam, and yeah, she will do it in 1 year ahead.
Okay, so that a staff for like 2 weeks. Confused.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so why did you decide to learn TOEFL?
No, teacher, like the program, the scholarship, the program required me to take the TOEFL test, and they gave me a free code to take it. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you want to study in America, US in the US, you have to take the TOEFL test.
Oh, yeah, that's so. I thought like you normally people like more opt out for IELTS test,
Yeah,
not TOEFL. Well, I'm just curious. That's it.
yeah.
In Australia, you're allowed to take TOEFL, IELTS, or PTE as an English test. So, well, get back to your thing. So you become an official member of ABBN task. So, come on, can you give me some more
I
detail
don't know.
about that?
I don't know, but this is like it's normal. I can know, like I have all information about student teachers. I can see their feedback. I can see their. I don't know. I have all the information. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
And
just
she,
work for 2 weeks, and yeah, they're nothing special. I just if there are some new teachers, they are request to attend to a Better Vietnam project, I will like email them, book for the meeting, book for the interview, and just yeah. Most of my job is my work is with teachers. Yeah, like doing things with teachers. If teachers have any problem, just ask human resources team. Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm in that team. So if you have any problem, yeah, just ask me.
I think when I started ABVN, I only email ABVN staff for like maybe 3 times in the beginning, and then that's it. I'll run everything myself. No, it's
Oh, yeah, I quite like surprised when you said that because when they are introduced the work with me, they said that the new teachers, I think you are a new teacher too. Yeah, we have a liaison,
yeah.
The Asian.
yeah, to have with you, like uh, like to just mm, like closer to you and tell you like follow your work. Yeah, like take care of that teacher,
Yep.
but you don't. Yeah, maybe you are too. What is that word? Like
Is it pretty?
genius or something, brilliant. So you don't need any liaison.
Yeah. Well,
Mm,
yeah, because
Ah,
go on.
yes, 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 yes. No, no.
What is that? What was that?
No,
Like, tell me.
like this morning, I just go to the admin account of A Better Vietnam. I can see that I can cancel the student section, and I think that
wow,
if
wow.
sometime I can register the class, I can cancel that student section and register that.
And you also can unlock your band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We on record, okay? Just a remind, we on
Ah,
record.
Oh my God, Jamie,
no,
I don't
no.
I don't remember anything.
Oh no,
Anyway,
no,
that's
no, no.
I don't think
No, yeah,
I don't think anybody should listen to our conversation. Well,
yeah.
I think because
It's just
I'm
a
gonna
joke, a joke, it's just a joke.
Yeah, we
yeah,
we
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 we all
we
know
like
it's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah. Well, I think because I always curious with technology, so I always figured out how to make it work as long as it technology, and I always teasing with the construction team and say, on site you got a king, but in the office I'm king. uh, let's say, well, most of the time when their stuff broke down, I fix all of that, and we have in our system we have some kind of Trimble. It's kind of 3D model. They still have the habit of you paper looking at a paper drawing and checking for the incorrect detail. With me, I'm just pull up the 3D model. It's like it's with them they have to wait until the job being complete on site to check for imperfection. With me, I can check directly with the drawing on the 3D model, and then I can flip a message to the design team to say, okay, there we have an error here, we have an error there. Could you fix this? Could you fix that? Etc. Etc. So and like it's funny when Jamie said that in my company, people is well, me and my manager, my the other manager of mine, um, is that we just kind of have tentacle. We reaching out is all the system in the company pull out data and then mess
Huh?
around with it. It's really fun. So yeah,
Oh.
I'm kind of feel bad. I think Nhung was the person who allocate was would allocate to support me, and I do not contact with Nhung that much. So I'm not sure that I'm being good or being bad.
No, maybe
Okay,
you don't have any problem, and maybe you will feel more free if you don't
okay,
have any problem. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You
You're
mentioned
also
that.
active too. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
you mentioned that the we have about 8 teacher at Da Nang have recently to have a meeting. So did you guys was you guys there?
Yes, of course,
Can
teacher.
can you tell me more about it? How was the meeting? How was the feeling? Tell me more about it. So I just want curious. I just want to know.
Yes.
You
Go
know,
ahead, Tâm.
Go ahead, Jamie. Cứ Jamie. Cứ say.
you two
Yeah,
have
I
like
talk too
different
much.
perspective. You two have different
Yeah.
perspective. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh, so, uh, nói gì?
who was
Uh,
who was the funniest one? Who was the
yeah.
funniest teacher?
Yeah.
I think you. I think you is the funniest. Yeah. I don't know,
You,
but because you are like energy, yeah, your
No,
vibe is different.
who was the funniest teacher? Come on.
Yeah,
like
you are the funniest teacher.
only in Đà Nẵng or in
Ah, then
ADVN? Only in Đà Nẵng or ADVN?
uh,
No,
yeah,
you mentioned to
all
me
internet.
there was a
Yeah.
teacher have a meeting in Da
Yeah.
Nang earlier.
Yeah.
So can you
Uh,
tell me more about the meeting when you meet the teacher? I'm just curious.
yeah. Okay, teacher. So
So
we
why
have
we have an awkward conversation right now? For some reason, I feel it weird all of a sudden. It's like,
Yeah, I
oh,
also
so silent. Do you want to go first,
that.
Jamie?
Go ahead, because yeah, I just waiting for Tom say something, but so yeah, they are all friendly. I don't know. Then the most funniest, I guess, is Mr. Allen.
hmm
Yeah, they have
um,
some like cute reaction.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but
I think he is young buffalo teacher.
hey,
Young Buffalo.
yeah,
Yeah, he's really
and
he's a funny guy.
yes, not that kind of hilarious, but in like make us feel comfortable.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, and also Mrs. Mary, you know her? It's just a new teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of remember. Yep, yep.
yeah. She very friendly. Yeah, like enthusiastic. energy, uh, like she all I
Sociable.
just yeah, like she easy to have a connection with her. She shared, I don't know, yeah.
What did
Just
you?
fun because we see them in person, but because they are, I don't know, that is impolite, but they are old. Yeah, I don't know. But sometimes I
Senior.
feel, yeah, senior, sorry.
Or you can
No, I want
say
to about age.
that different generation.
Ah, yes. Wow, different
Try
generation.
to avoid the
So
word old, okay? People hate that.
yes, I remember it. Yeah, like different generation. They are old generation. No,
No, it's just, dude, like,
previous.
so the other
Previous.
day, I think yesterday I talked to one of the student. I explained the boomer, millennial, and Gen Z. You can say, oh, because they are boomer generation, it could be completely different to it because we Gen Z in the way that your communication is a bit different. Saying that will feel better, okay? Don't say that they're all. Do you know the difference between boomer generation, millennial, and Gen Z? Okay.
That yeah, 8x, 9x, and 10x.
7X.
Yeah.
No, I
10.
I think I think millennial is born somewhere between 80 and 97. So I'm a millennial. You're Gen Z. So you been born after 97. You're Gen Z. The boomer, they was born somewhere between 1960 to 1980.
Ah,
Yeah.
new knowledge.
Like 20,
Boomer.
20, 20 years apart. Let me Google it. So I could be wrong. Uh,
Yeah. You know why? What? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I have a different generation, so there are some joke that I want to make the atmosphere more fun, but they don't get it. Maybe different generation, so yeah, I
yeah.
just talk something like a normal story, just a normal story like intersection.
Yep.
Yeah, and everything is fun. Yes, fun. Like to see that in person, but because they are no, right now I want to say about age. Like they
Okay.
are,
Right.
Mm.
yeah. So I don't know if we have more time to make each other. So I really appreciate the time when we spend together. Yeah,
Okay.
they are all because I think all the teachers they are really uh, precious with the project. Oh, trân trọng, like
Please.
they are. Oh yeah, with the project.
Yeah.
So I can see there. I want to. No, I don't know. Yeah, just next time. I don't know.
They're just being
I don't
kind. That's it.
know.
You
They're just being
know, you
kind.
know,
Yeah.
to me.
Huh? Yes.
The other.
Come on, say that. What do you have in
Why?
your mind? Say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I don't know. I have nothing to say. I just like the biggest difference in this meeting is I just make there in person and everything just like a normal sections in a better Vietnam. Yeah, I just talk to them in the normal, yeah, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know, but like, I also have the yeah. When I met my favorite teachers in person, I didn't talk him a lot. Yeah, I don't know, but like when I and he have a conversation, yeah, we talk a lot. But when we met in person, we didn't talk anything. Yeah, I don't know. It's look weird, and yeah, and and all the teachers I didn't talk a lot in ABVN, I can easily interact with them. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, and the teacher that Miss Yami mentioned before, teacher Alon. Yeah, when I have a lesson with him, who is so serious, and yeah, and I kind of afraid of him. But when I met him in person, yeah, I think his young buffalo was young buffalo. Yeah, yeah. So
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
so,
I
so
think he has the
it,
same vibe with,
yeah,
yeah, with me.
yeah. He was extremely friendly.
Oh. I
Yeah.
think the main reason why you don't have a chance to talk with mixed teams because he had a lot of students
Yeah,
and the student and he also favorite teachers of a lot of students. So yeah, that's why I think so. Yeah, because the teacher have a lot of students, so we are just one of the student of them. Yeah, so yeah, just go normal.
yeah.
We're not like special as we think. We don't important like we think. Yeah, I just think so.
Yeah, I got the same fear as well. Like normally, if I when I meet a new person, it's I feel some kind of a curtain between me and that new person. It kind of really hard for me to open the conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's weird, but like when I talk conversation, I try to make him feel comfortable, but it should be going both way, you know. So I'm trying to make him comfortable to talk with me by asking the thing that he feel interest. But he just
Ah,
let's say if that person just give me some short conversation. Okay, what are you gonna plan to do for this weekend? Nah, before I'll stay at home and sleep. Dead end. Okay, where are you coming from? I come from Vietnam. Dead end. What do you like the most? What do you like the most in Vietnam? Yeah, maybe broken rice. Dead end, and then fuck. I'll give up from there. I'll give up from there. So, but it's also I'm kind of getting the vibe. I'm not sure. It kind of going to my instinct already. So if I have a good vibe with that person, I'll kind of get instantly and I'll become socially with that person right away. But for some reason, I do not get the vibe. I'm kind of okay. Did not gonna go anywhere. I'll put up a guard down, stay quiet, focus on what I'm doing, kind of like that. And yeah, so it also really lucky for me that week because IBVN only scheduled for like one or two session a week, and then because during that week you guys have a lot of things happen or going on, and you can tell me, let's say if I have to talk with you guys every single day, fuck, I have nothing to talk with you guys, and you have nothing to tell me. It's like it's gonna be so weird.
so
However,
weird.
However, for some case, let's say, for example, my sister, she talk a lot. She talk a lot. So let's say, for example, there was a person that coming up with the idea, and I laugh my ass off. So let's say, if a person that do not want to talk or not talk that much, or just like me, I'm really practical. So when I want to talk, I talk. Normally, I'll listen about the issue, break down what the issue is, how to solve them, talk about maybe give some detail behind that problem, give some detail, and then how to solve the problem. Done. That's it. I'm out of the conversation. But with my sister, okay, normally she don't want to talk about that stuff like that for her to engage in the conversation. Let's say there is a mosquito bite her. So you're gonna say, "Oh, a mosquito bite me." No, I just say, "Okay, this weather gonna be like this. I have this. I saw the other day. I saw a mosquito. This have kind of this color. it bite me, and then after that I feel itchy, and then after that I'm gonna put some like cream on top of it, and then I'm thinking, oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna have some sickness from that, and then okay, then talk about night. Okay, that night because of that mosquito bite me. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna eat ice cream. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that. Some stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
But in honestly, without my sister, I'm gonna be feel sad. Like sometime when I'm driving in the car, drive her around, just to have a dinner, say, "Hey, what's going on? Tell me something." I feel bored. Just bang, just tell me, like pull out some story somewhere, tell me straight away.
Um,
So it's kind of balanced.
yeah.
It's
How
kind of
Yeah.
fun.
about your reaction?
Well,
Like you will like talk back to her or just keep just silent and listen to her story?
most of the time, I'll just listen to the story. I'll just enjoy the conversation. I'll just enjoy the story, just like you guys. When you guys tell me something, I'll just be quiet. I'll just observe. I'll just listen to it because in when I was 18, between 18, if I remember between 18 and 23, I have a really bad habit. All right. When some people tell me a story, I'll listen to it, and I'm thinking is as my own problem, and I'm trying to solve it, and then I'll tell that person how to solve that. And later on in life, or learn that I better just to listen. And then when that person want me to solve the problem, they're gonna ask me, and then I'll give my feedback. But other than that, listen and enjoy the conversation. Pay attention to it. So there is a difference between you actually pay attention to the conversation, then you listen for the sake of listen. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
So yeah, so when I'm teaching here, I'm actually listen to understanding, not listen for the sake of listening. So I'm different. So yeah, I'm keep practicing a lot when I'm teaching in here. So yeah, learn a lot of things, new things. But
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah,
Uh,
I really have that fear of like awkward conversation or weird or awkward silence. But
yeah.
sometimes,
yeah.
what can you do? You just like you just enjoy.
Change the topic. Change the topic. Yeah. I don't know with you guys, but if I'm with my close friend, I just talk a lot and talk think bullshit like a unmeaning thing. Like I know I talk like it's not unnecessary to talk, but I to talk and I don't feel embarrassed or shy when I do something stupid. Like sometimes I give a joke and nobody's feel funny about that. I just oh okay, next joke. Yeah. I just feel yeah very comfortable. But if a new person I just too scared to do something hilarious because we are not the same, like the same thinking. Maybe they can't get my joke, so it's
Okay,
maybe weird.
one point I need to mention that if I talk to my friend and my friend talk to me, and if they tell me a joke that not funny, I'm gonna joke back. Is that supposed to be funny?
Yes,
That's
but it's
supposed to be funny? And then we all laugh, and then we all start laughing. So yeah, it's a good time
yeah, it's good.
because it's really hot here.
In Australia,
Yeah. What is it
oh,
now?
in Vietnam also hot.
Yeah.
I
Hot.
think it's time is also 5 minutes left. If you have a next session, did you
Yeah.
notice that? Because I see that every everyone have their code sentence like câu cửa miệng. I don't know. Yeah,
No, I never
and
have
you
that.
are yeah, and you have one. You have.
Really?
Did you know that? Did you
No,
know
I
that
don't.
sentence?
I don't. Tell me, I
That
don't know.
makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes
did it
sense.
make any sense? Yeah, did
Yeah.
it make any sense?
Makes sense.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the other day that I talked to one of my friend and saying that in my mind I never have that sentence before, but The other day I talked to my friend and actually admit to my friend that for some reason, sometimes I'm thinking that when I'm thinking to my mind, I'm process information it really fast. Okay, when I relay that information back to the people around me, I'm trying to make it as clear as possible because sometimes they do not the background knowledge that I do, and a lot of time the thing that I say it could be hard for them to understand. So I'm trying to say it doesn't make any sense, or am I making myself clear enough? Just say okay, just and because I'm started teaching now, so it's like it's a common thing now. Before I rarely say these kind of sentence, but now it's like I say it most of the time where I'm teaching, so I kind of get used to it. So it doesn't make any sense because I'm kind of there's some student and when I say that they even though they doesn't say that oh, no it doesn't make any sense, but I look at the face and no it doesn't make any sense. I'll re-explain it to you and say oh yes I didn't understand that. So I'm kind of yeah.
And a bit that sometimes I don't understand, but I act that I can understand you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I can act that. Maybe you don't know that.
yeah.
Yeah, all right, okay, could be. But yeah, let's
Yeah.
see. Okay. It's weird. So what are your sentence? What are your common sentence? Jamie and Tam.
I don't know. Tell me, do I
I
have
think
a
it's in
code sentence?
Vietnam. Yeah, I have some sentence. Also message. Uh, it's quite of I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
bad word or not. This is a bad word or not, but I always say cái quàng.
Oh
No,
come
it's
on! I
in
swear all the
Vietnam.
time. I swear all the time during my session. Like fucking ridiculous. I swear all the time. Way worse than your sentence. So what's your Tam?
Tell me, do I have a code sentence? Because I don't realize any code sentence.
I don't notice that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, I don't know too.
Oh, you don't know too. Maybe you don't have. Maybe you don't have.
Right.
Or you have, but you don't
Yeah.
really like that. Mm.
Right. Okay. I think it's good for us to stop the session now. I only have 1 minute left.
Time.
Okay.